ॐ ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तस्यमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधि साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ गुरुब्रह्मा गुरुविष्णुः गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्मः तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय। स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। Today we are taking the stanza 26, chapter 6, Geeta. The stanza 26 is telling like that. यतो यतो निश्चरन्ति मनश्चञ्चल स्थिरं ततस्तो नियम्येतात्मदेमेव वशं नयेत्। यतः यतः निश्चरन्ति मनः चञ्चलं स्थिरं ततः ततः नियम्यः एतत् आत्मनि एव वशं नयेत्। It is the breaking of the words, and now the meaning of word of this stanza. Etad, it means this. Asthiram, it means not stable, unstable. Chanchalam, it means very, very movable or very variation. Manah, it means the mind. Yataha, yata, it means those. Nisharanti, it means moving or walking there. Tata, tata, it means also that place. Niyamyaha, it means it must be make stable. Atmani, it means stay in the Paramatma, inside of you, in the form of Atma. Eva, it means also. Vasham, it means it must be stable condition, not movement. Nayet, it means do. So, when this mind, which is not stay in particular place, he moves here and there, always he is movable or always unstable. So the seeker must make this mind stable and standing in a state of inner existence. The Sachidananda Paramatma, Sadguru, Lord Krishna, the only and only master of millions galaxies, and only installation and base of universes. He is the almighty, invisible and non-doer, and never comes in the experience of your senses, because he presents everywhere. So his omnipresence and omnipotent power of these all galaxies. The Krishna came on the earth because he is the greatest master. And you know, every master, even the God, he is merciful like millions of mothers. A master is merciful like millions of mothers. His heart is mother's heart. So, he came and put some immortal treasure in the form of the stanzas of the Geeta. One of these stanzas telling to us, Yato yato nishcharanti manaha chanchal asthiram. If you do not know your real identity, which is defined in the Upanishads, don't worry. You do one thing. Yato yato nishcharanti. It is very general thing, common thing. Hana asked me today, he asked that in his mind, in her mind, the thoughts is coming and goes, the negative thoughts, sometimes bad thought. I told Hana, don't worry about the good or bad thoughts. You only see, you watch, you become the watcher, you become the witness. So, in this stanza's beginning, the Krishna is telling the same thing. Yato yato nishcharanti. Where there your mind goes, do not be disgraced, let it go, but you see. You never involve. When your mind is going in the bad things, you never be sad. When your mind is going to good things, you never be happy. You only see. You see like a magistrate. You see your mind like a spy. You see your mind like a impartial person. When you see your mind and do this experiment on you, you will see that yato yato nishcharanti mana chanchal, your movable and your very notorious and your unstable mind gradually becoming stable. It will be miracle done. Then your mind stay. That your mind will stay like when the water is freezing and water not move. He is still standing like a stone. Because a person, if put on a big circle and the circle move fast, so the person feel very unhappy and unpleasantness. If a person is standing there and the drums beat in the high sound, the intolerable sound, the person feel very unhappy. He want to run away from them. Like that, we are sitting on the chakra, sitting on the circle of birth and death and the Maya. And the day to day, unwanted thoughts comes and goes. And our all attention on the thoughts. So be involved in the thoughts and feel like the thoughts. The thoughts come unhappiness, we feel unhappy. The thoughts come happiness, we feel happy. The thoughts come painful, we feel pain. And many type of thoughts comes and goes. Sometimes we feel anger, sometimes we feel cleverness. So, a blind person who is not aware about his internal state of the mind, he flow. As you see in the theatre, after 3 hours the film, the movie close, its end come. So the movie of the life close on the point of the death. So all your life is spoiled without any achievement, and as you born, as you die. But if you are a disciple of an enlightened master, then you will not spoil your life in the film of your mind moving inside. Your mesmerism and your magic inside broke like you awoke in the sleep, by the sleep. So yato nishcharanti manaschanchal sthiram. So there should be nothing to be done, only you must become a bachar. The religious person and blind person, they describe this stanza. They say to persons, we should control our mind, but that is wrong way. As you will control your mind, the mind will jump like a cricket ball. If you press a rubber ball in your hand, and when you leave the pressing, the rubber come on its place again. And if you throw a rubber ball on a ball, the rubber ball reflect and come by the double force as you applied. So do not crush yourself. Do not crush yourself. This is not the way of crushing or reducing or controlling. This is the way of releasing. That is called Sakshi. If you will become the Sakshi, you will become the Bachar, you will become a witness of your mind state. After 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, you will feel that a stability is coming inside of you. And many good things comes by this stability. The peace automatically comes. That stability brings a cool and calmness in your mind. The millions euro you will expend, or millions dollar you will expend, and if you will go in an institutes or the training institute, and the world most famous psychologist, or you take the lesson and classes and you take the therapy, but this peace will not come in your mind in any of effort. But if you only do that 70 minutes of meditation every day as I guide you, it is guaranteed that the peace will come, the internal prosperity will come. Your mind, which is moving like a monkey or moving like a leaf of a tree in the wind or moving like the waves in the ocean or moving like a storm, the wind, high speed wind, that your mind after 3 or 4 months, as you can honestly, if the meditation, your mind becomes stable, cool and calm. Then you know, if your mind unstable, that your decision may be wrong, or if your mind is stable, your decision will be right. If you are a student, if your mind is stable, you can memorize your studies more efficiently, more than in general student. If you are a woman, housewife, and you are doing the meditation and you achieve this stability of the mind, you can serve your family very nicely. Your husband will be pleased by your behavior because you will not hurt your husband. If you are a husband and you do this meditation and you feel this stability and peace, then the love of husband and wife will become the spiritual or divine, and you will feel more pleasure in your relationship. If you are a boss in office or you are the employee in any office and you doing this meditation, your brain day to day become cool and calm, without any tension, without any haste, without any anger. Then you will be not angry in your office, and your relation with your colleagues and your boss will be very nice. So you see, this meditation is the applied meditation for the world peace, stability and pleasant person making in this world. So this stranger is telling that wherever your mind is going, you do not stop your mind, you only become a witness of that mind. When you will become the energy flowing outside, it will be turned inside. And you know, there is 2 types of person in this world. One is extrovert and another is introvert. So extrovert person, it is very difficult to enlighten that person because the energy is flowing very high speed from outside. They are very talkative person. They are very active person. They do not know why they are talkative, why they are active. Because they are living in the rasoguna. The nature of that person, they are containing with the rasoguna. You see some person, they are very idle type person, they sleep more, they react very slowly. The reaction of that person is very slow, like a slow news. They walk very slowly. They talk very few. They do not want to interact to any other person. They do not want enlightenment, or they do not want to religious and divinity and spirituality. They do not want. They say they are not meaningful, they are meaningless things. They are the tamoguni persons. And third type of person, they want to live neat and clean. They are honest. They want love, give to love other persons. They want to help other persons. They are satoguni persons. In the hearing you will feeling that they are good, but the threes are not good because they are all blind. They do not know the internal existence or presence inside of the truth, the ultimate presence of the God. So this stanza is telling us, please do not wander anywhere. You should stay inside. There is your God is presence in the form of existence. Please, I want to clear you, the God is not a man or God is not a woman. If God is a man or woman, they have limit, but God has no limit. So God is a no any shape, no any size, no any dimension. God presents every particles, and He presents in the galaxies to galaxies. He is smaller to smallest and bigger to biggest. You know, if you read the science, physics or the material science, there is a particle that called the Parmanu. In Hindi I do not know what is in English, but Parmanu, it means the Parmanu has a nucleus. Atom has a nucleus. Nucleus made by the proton and neutron. Proton is the positive energy. Neutron is neutral energy. And in the peripheral path of that nucleus, there is the electron orbits 2, 8, 8, this type. First orbit there is 2 electron, second orbit there is 8 electron, third orbit there is 8 electron. And they are continuously moving in the orbits, my dear friends. I ask to the scientist and you and other person who has injected the energy in the electrons, who has the charge the protons. That is your last ultimate invention in the science. You do not know beyond this particle. Some person is researching about the God particles. They are also fools. You cannot research the God particle. You put a false name of any particle in the name of the God. As you make many God in this world. The Christians made another God. The Muslims made another type of God. The Hindus made another types of the God. The Jews made another type of God. You are making a hypothetical false definition of the God. Your all imagination is false and fake and dreamy. God is not a man, God is not a woman, God is not a particle, God is not in electron or proton, but when the electron and proton is laying the base of all universes, at the base of the ether and the sky and the base of Antariksha, there is no air between two planets or two galaxies or in the space also space also God is thin from space. God is thin, micro. So God cannot be come in your any experience by the science, technology, or the divinity or spirituality. Only one and one thing. You can live in the God and you can be the God. When you will be detached from this unstable mind, when you will detach from the external or internal senses, when you will be detached from mortal material, when you will be transformed into the highest divine spiritual love and light. But God is not light. It is only the last word I can put in front of you, then you can understand, as I giving the example many times of sky, because sky is undividable, so the Atma is undividable. It is very merciful action of God that God put in you His presence in the form of Atma. So we say, please, you do Atma Sakshatkara, the self-realization. The self-realization word or any English word is not sufficient to define this stage. I am sorry to say. Only we can define this in the Sanskrit or Hindi. Only Sanskrit and Hindi is most efficient language for the spiritual science. It is very unfortunate that people of world do not honor Hindi or Sanskrit because they are hungry of power and they want to crush to other languages. But if you want to enlightenment, if you want to self-realization, if you want to liberation, you must be understand the technical terms of spirituality of the Gita. And Gita in Sanskrit. I'm not a proudy person, but it is truth. It is truth. So, in this stanza, the Krishna is saying, Yato yato nishranti manas chanchal aisthiram. If you want to be, know this ultimate truth, or you want to be liberated from the death and birth cycle, you should become stable, silence, top stage of meditating. You should do the meditation every day. I am requesting you, my dear, in the many births, you become the woman and man, and you produce the child and children's and many birth. You are doing these all things. Ahara nidra bhaya maithunancha samanya metat pashubhi naranam tadapi manushyo jnana vishesha jnana vihina nara pashu samana. No food is remaining that you not eaten. No female is remaining as you not enjoy with her. No place is remaining where you do not gone. In the mountains and the rivers and the desert, everywhere you was born and you was die in the millions of the birth. But my dear friends, still you are unsaturated. Still you are hungry. The Guru Nanak says in the stanza of Japuji Sahab, भूखिया भूख न जावई, चाहे खाबे पुरिया पहाड़. You are so much hungry, you are eaten the food. If we accumulate your food in a place, the big mountain will be occur there of the food. When you will stay, when you will be stand, when your journey will be finished, my dears, please stop your journey and you transform it into the God and never come in this cycle, death and birth, because the death and birth cycle is very painful. You are feeling also in your life. There are several types of pains in your life. You are not pleasant, because without the enlightenment you cannot be pleasant. So Geeta, this stanza is telling to you that you do the meditation of awareness and see your mind where is going. When you will see, the automatically the energy flowing into your mind, it will be cut, and the seer gain all the energy, and there will not supply of energy to your mind, and your mind will become the stable, and you will feel the peace and the pain will go. And when you will feel the stability, then this is called the meditation. The real meditation is cool and calm mind, without any disturbance inside. When you do this meditation the long time, you stay in stability, you do the work in stability, you bath in the stability, you eat in the stability, you work in your office in stability, you talk to person in stability. The long time you will accept this lifestyle of stability. Then after some time, I do not say how much time, then after some time your being will be come inside of you. And after being, one day, in the grace of your master, you will be enlightened. So that is the second line of this stanza. Tatah tatah niyamyah etad atmani eva vasham nayat. Then the automatic regularization will come inside of you. No need of any discipline outer side, no need of any rule. You should make your rules, and you will live in the appropriate life and right direction of the life. And lastly, this word the Krishna is saying. What saying Krishna? He is saying, Eva Vasham Nayeta. Nobody can control the mind, even the Indra, even the God and Goddess, they cannot control their mind. The biggest empires, they do not control their mind, even they conquer all the earth, like a Napoleon or the Sikandar and many emperors. They do not conquer themselves, their mind. So, do not try to control your mind. You only feel free and see your mind activity. That is the Sakshi. So it is very good news. My disciples saying, the Master, you should be announced. So I am announcing you that the 1st August 2015, we are meeting in the New Delhi in the occasion of the meditation camp of one day. If you want to join this camp, you see the Facebook wall of Satyavut Premananda or Vedantananda, you will be get all informations, and you are all welcome, you are all invited in this meditation camp. Please do this meditation. And one more thing I want to say in the end of this discourse. Please be vegetarian, because the vegetarian food help in the meditation. The vegetarian food help in the awareness. The vegetarian food increase inside of mercy, your increase your inside mercy, and mercy is the character of the God. So be vegetarian and do meditation. Vegetarian food is the prasada of the God, and it has no pain of other animals, because if you kill any animal, the animal feel very pain, and the chemical changes in the flesh and the meat and the eggs. The chemical changes, they brings in you not like that keenness, because the spirituality need keenness, and spirituality need the mercy and love. So please be vegetarian and do meditation and be merciful on the living beings on this planet. Do not eat them in the name of the food, because they are also right to live. Thank you very much.